Hey folks, it's Dave here, and I'm squeezing a little unboxing video in before I head out to work tonight. As I got my order in, and this is from a brand new company here, brand new to me. I've never ordered for them before. It's called Last Mile Game Logistics, and they're in Muskegon, Michigan. Okay, and why I went to this company here is I play this game called Pocket Landship. Okay, and I've been playing this for a few years, and I play this from time to time. It's a very small, little kind of steampunk World War I tank, battle game. It's all done with dice. It's really fun, easy to play, hard to win type of thing. But they had this mat, okay, and I could never find the mat for this game. And the mat, again, from what I've seen, is gorgeous, and I'm hoping that's what's in my box here today. And every now and then I would search looking for the mat. And I actually contacted the company that made the game and says, can you sell me the mat? No. Wow. Okay. Can you sell me the image so I can make the mat? No. I don't get it, but I guess they didn't want to make any money on selling me the mat. So the mats are floating out there in the wild somewhere, sometimes on eBay. I found one in the UK a year ago, and I was like, I don't want to order from the UK. So this company here, they had it on their website, and they were right here in the States. I'm like, well, let me see if they had it. So I sent an email off, and about an hour later, someone by, I think the name was of Chitin, if I'm saying it correctly, got back to me and said, yep, we have the mat in stock, and we have some of the expansions in stock as well. I think this one and this one. And I get back to him and says, oh, wow, that's great. Thanks for getting back to me. So I was pretty impressed. We always talk about customer service. I was pretty impressed that, they get back to my email within about an hour or so. And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to probably get it. So I went online, I ordered it, put that in the cart, and a couple of other things for this game in the cart. And even I ordered while I was there, I was like, well, the customer service was pretty good. So let me go and find another game. So I found this other game that reminds me of this other little spaceship game I play, little different version of it. And I said, well, okay, I'll get it. And give him some business. And then I placed the order, and probably about an hour after that, I got another message from them. And they're saying, they said, hey, got your order in, everything's in stock, and we're gonna try to ship that out today for you. So far, the customer service for this company's been fantastic. What can you say? It's been great. So let's see what's in the box, shall we? So we add to the stage here and see if I can set this up, and we're gonna bring that over here like that. Okay, so this is the box, and we'll see if everything's in here and how it looks. But so far, I've been pretty impressed. When people get right back to you like that, and they're like, yeah, well, geez, we received your order. They didn't have to. I got the automated order too, but they could have just, not done that, but they did. All right, I don't want to cut the mat here. All righty. So we have our old school peanuts here. Okay. All right. I am going to probably make a mess here, but I'm going to do my best not to. All right. So this looks like the mat. Alrighty. And the game. Right, let me get the game out first. Okay, so I'm going to put that off to the side. And then I have, all right, so here's my little expansion here. Here's the mat. We're going to put the mat over here. I don't know if there's anything else in this box here. Yeah, just some peanuts. So I think everything is there. Okay, so that was that. Not too bad. Only I had an over-under of 5 peanuts on the ground, and I got 4. So that's not too bad. All right, let's take a look at the mat first, because that's what I really wanted to see was the mat. All righty. And, oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That is so awesome. That's what I've been looking for a long time, was this pocket landship mat. And what you do... Okay, so you got the pocket landship game here. Look at all the dice you get in this game. It's kind of neat. So you got your little extra guys here, and then you got some things here and things here. And so I think what you do, it's been a while since I played. So how this goes is you put your cannon here. Actually, that's a cannon. That's a cannon too. You put your hull here, and then your support is like your troops, I think. So you see how nicely this fits on the mat? That's why I want to get this mat. And then over here, you have a couple of extra things that happen over here, your advantage cards and your commander cards, if you will. So that they would go over here. I'm not exactly sure what order they're going. It's been a while. And then your enemies are all up here. And there's certain ones you use, but just to give you an idea how the game plays, you would lay it out something like this on the map. So it's kind of like a Space Invaders, right? Where you got to and again, there's a certain order you put these in. I'm just kind of laying them out to show you how it looks on the mat. So what you would do is you would fight these guys first, right? And you'd use these dice here, and I think you use the red die. So you'd put a 2 here, that's the health, and then a 3 here, and a 3 here. And then for your guys, you put the health of your guys, right? And something like that. So I think that's how it goes. Then you would roll the dice here, and I think you start first. So you roll the dice. So I got a 3, 4, and a 5 for my dice roll, okay? So what I do is I look at my card here, and I figure out 1 through 6 what action I want to take with my card. Okay, so if I use a 3, I do damage to any front, 2 damage to any front line infantry or artillery. Okay, so that's if I use the 3 here. If I use the 4, 2 damage to any visible second row enemy. Well, I don't have anything visible second row enemy, so I won't use 4. 5, fire at will, 1 damage to any front line. Well, I might as well take the 2 damage, so I'll probably use the 3 here. Over here, I can repair the hull with a 4 or a quick fix. Well, I don't really need any one of them. Over here, 2 damage to any frontline mech. And 5, I can jam no action. So I'd probably put the 4 here and the 5 here. So I wouldn't really use that, but I would do 2 damage with this to any frontline infantry. So let's 2 damage here. So I'll take out the snipers. So I would take out the snipers. Snipers would be gone, and then these would slide down here like this, I believe. Again, it's been a while since I played this, but it's something like that. This is a quick fix. I don't need any fix. I'm okay. And 4, 2 damage to any frontline mech. So if I had a mech here, and I'm not sure if either one of these are mechs. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, but I would do 2 damage if I had a mech here. And then it's the enemy's turn, and you'd roll for the enemy, and these would go in order. No matter what you roll, it goes in order. So it'd be 3, 3, and 4. So they would do miss, no action. So that's good for me. 1 damage to the hull and the cannon. Oh boy. So I would take 1 damage here to my hull and 1 damage to my cannon. So that'd be a 4 down or a 3. And then over here, 1 damage to any sponsoons or shock troops. So the shock troops would take a hit. And so that would be their round. And you just go back and forth like this. And, the idea is that you need to wipe out all 9 of these before you lose your hull or your cannon, I think it is. I think you can lose troops. Again, this is not a tutorial. I'm just kind of giving you an idea how it plays. But that's why I wanted this map. I mean, look how gorgeous this map is. It's so dark, and it goes right with the flow of it. And I like how it's got the same kind of theme here as the directions and the front of the thing. It's just so much, and you gotta, it shows you where to put the cards, and you're not just having them on a table. This is the ideal mat to have. I love when they have a mat that instructs you like where to put the cards, and you still got all the really cool things in the background here. So yeah, so that is that. So that's the mat that I got in today that I've been looking for, and I couldn't find, and they had it, and again, I emailed them and they got right back to me and said, yeah, we have it, not many in stock, but we do have it. So pretty impressed with the customer service from Last Mile Game Logistics, I believe is the name of the company out of Michigan. And so they had it in stock, and now I have it in stock, and now I can play here. And again, it says where to put the enemy and where to put your cards here. So we're going to put that back over here. And then we're going to put this back over here into my pile. Over here. And something like that. Oh, there it goes. Yes, it shows you where it goes. So that would go here, and that would go here. Okay, so it does show you where everything goes. Very nice. So I'm going to put this back in the box. If I can get it back in the box. Get it back in the box. Maybe go this way. There we go. Get my dice in there. So there's that. Oh, I've got a couple of cards over here. And we'll put the instructions on the top. So the box is back. So there it is. So there's my pocket landship mat. I've been looking forever for these, and I'm really happy that I finally found it. So now I'll be playing more of this game. It's a fun game by Scott Allen Ziz. I'm sorry, I can't say his name. I should know that name because of all the Russians I call playing hockey, right? And I did pick up the expansion here, the Pocket Landship No Man's Land. And welcome to No Man's Land, the 22-card expansion for Pocket Landship. This cards in the set add more variability to the main game and mini scenario and competitive play. So I got this here. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $5 or $10. So I got that with my Pocket Landship. So now I got my mat, my game, and one of the expansions. So I can play a little bit more of that. And then while I was there, I said, hey, let me get this game here, Astro Force, the dice game by Carl White. And why I got this here is this is a lot like D6 Deep Space Dice or something like that. I don't know. I played this game a while ago, and it's really fun. And it's kind of a worker placement type of game, and it was really difficult to play. This looked very similar, but with a couple different tweaks to it. So let me see if that's what I'm thinking I got here. Come on. There we go. Okay. So is this? So we got the cards here. You've noticed I've really been into the cards game. This other game that I played here with Ron, this Dice Conquest game, it had some really phenomenal cards. I've really been into that lately there. And this is what you got here. I love the custom dice here. They're very different, and they do different things. You got a couple of little blocks here, probably for your health or your engines. Please note there are actually 3 boards, 2 of which are double-sided, included in the game. Okay, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So we got the cards here. We have the manual. I love manuals like this. I really do. I love manuals that kind of it reminds me of like some of the games back in the day, like the video games. I used to spell it out in real color and look really nice. Oh, example of play. I like that. I like when you have example of play. So we got that. So here's the boards now. And, oh, this is great. Okay, so let me take this out of the way now. So let me get the Pocket Landship out of the way. Okay. And, of course, my wife's calling me right now. I'll call her back in 1 minute. I'm almost done. And so this is kind of what I think how you set it up here. So you got the couple of ships here. And then you have your, I think it's actually set up like this. And so this would be your ship. And this would be the dice here. And you put them in different areas. So when you, so if you roll that, it goes up here. If you roll this, that's security. If you roll this is something else. Maybe that's your a shot on the enemy. Over here would be your engineer. I'm sorry, that's your command. These little orange things here would go on your hull and your shield. And then these would be your enemies over here. And they would go, I forget where they would go. But yeah, you got your fuel cells. If something happened, you got to put people in the quarters. Sometimes you put them in the med bay, the whole bit. And then you got the cards. I'll show you a couple of the cards here. And so you got to defend the colonists on this card here. Avert a diplomatic crisis on this card. Assist with the medical crisis. So the idea is you're kind of putting out fires in this game. So you're rolling the dice and you're putting your people where they need to go, and then you're using it here. So depending on what they call for. So like on this one here, I think this is how this goes. I haven't read the directions yet, but I get an idea how this plays. So if I can get this purple card out of here. So on this purple card, you need to have 2 of these to solve it. So you need to roll that, and that would solve this card. So the idea is this would be a problem, I think, or a bonus or something. So you need to roll the dice, put them on the card to solve the problem or get the bonus, and then move on. And the idea is to get through so many cards rather. But anyway, it's kind of like a little placement game, but it looked kind of fun. And that's when I just kind of tacked this on at the end of the order because I was like, I kind of like the customer service I was getting. So I did that. So I got a couple things here. So again, I got my pocket landship. I got my mat here, which I'm really excited about. I got my expansion. And then we have the new game here that I'll try. It was Astro Force, the dice game. So that's what I got today. So I got to run, but I wanted to do that before I went to work. And yeah, so we'll squeeze in a little unboxing today before I head to the rink. But anyway, I'm Dave. So yeah, so that's from a brand new company for me anyway. And it was again, it was Last Mile Game Logistics. Last Mile Game Logistics in Michigan. That's where I got this. Great customer service. Everything's been really great with them so far. And my package arrived, and now I got a couple new games to play. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Mm.